Welcome to this week's market drama. We'll begin with the S&P 500 and NASDAQ. We're both up 1.7% for the week. S&P is up now 25% year to date. NASDAQ is up 26.6% year to date. When it comes to macroeconomic data points, we did have a stronger than expected jobless claims on Thursday, which seemed to drive the positive momentum for the end of the week. And outside of that, we did have NVIDIA results for earnings. And although they had a blockbuster earnings and revenue growth, the expectations were really high heading into it. So essentially, the stock was unchanged, but it was a good reminder here that for a lot of these high flyers, expectations are really very high, right? So for these stocks to outperform their expectations, it gets harder and harder. The other thing to note is that Bitcoin was up more than 10% for the week. It is now up more than 10% for the last 3 consecutive weeks. The catalyst this time seems to be that the SEC commissioner resigned, or is going to resign at the beginning of President Trump's administration. He's been a huge, vocal opposer to Bitcoin and essentially regulating Bitcoin. So the fact that there's going to be a change of guard there gave it a positive catalyst for Bitcoin and a lot of other cryptocurrencies. Next week, we have PCE inflation data, which is important when it comes to the picture of is inflation continuing to decelerate, or are we seeing inflation remain sticky and high and higher, which could lead to the Fed have a pause when it comes to interest rates come December. That is it for this week. Stay tuned for next week.